Hello again, everyone. I am Gary Godsoe. Welcome to Green Flag and Velocity Online Racing coverage of Round 8 of Season 14 of the VOR Signature Series, the IndyCar Championship. And today we come to you from the historic Milwaukee Mile for the 9th running of the Milwaukee Mile 250 presented by Lovern Inc. As always, joining me in the booth for much of this season is Lucas Moody. Lucas, good to have you back. We are done for the road courses for the remainder of the season. We got 2 more races on short 1-mile ovals to round out this campaign. And we had a new first-time winner at Road Atlanta. And that winner now just happens to be our points leader coming into the stretch run of the season. Kostik Solwich up by 11 points over Clindy, who started the season strong but has struggled mightily in the middle portion of the season. I think maybe Clindy now has a good shot at this, maybe returning back to the top with 2 ovals remaining on the schedule, which kind of is in his wheelhouse, so to speak. But we have a new points leader, and it's still a points race, still going with 2 races left.
Yeah, a big storyline for the entire season, Gary, has been that Kyle Clenworth, dominant on ovals, has over 200 league wins on the ovals across all of iRacing.
And Green Flag, and look at them all spread out, trying to take advantage of that. Oh, and look at Liam O'Sullivan to the inside. Oh, and we're big wrecking. 3 cars into 1, and we're cautioned already.
Instant fan out from all the cars, already 4 wide into 1.
Oh, wow.
There happens,
that
yeah.
was almost a little fratricide going on, because if we go back a little bit further, he almost banged wheels with his own teammates as they were getting ready to go into turn 1. And then he goes to the inside, makes contact with Christensen, threading the needle, and we are spreading out wide already with taking full advantage of that VOR restart rule. It is Kostik Solwich, down low Seb Kinder, and up high it is Clindy.
As you see them all fan out, take the preferred line, take whatever line they've set their tools to be running for. Here we go, 2 wide battle there for 5th, or for 4th, I believe. That's Kinder
3
on the outside. And yeah, now it's even maybe a 3 wide battle.
Sullivan up 4 spots, and you saw his fast restart there. Kostik Solwich wasting no time up at the front with another purple lap with a 22.5.
And Altena, Kinder, and Cuthbert having a really good scrap here. As you know, Altena wants to look for the move on Sebastian Kinder, but he knows, and here he goes for it though now, down the inside of 1. He is gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
Gets the slide job done.
Does
and
get the
Kinder
slide.
now trapped in.
Cuthbert again underneath Kinder. And now we're going to go 3 wide off the corner. Kind of repeat of a couple laps ago. Kinder's giving him a lot of room, but Cuthbert is definitely taking advantage of it. Oh, slides right in front of him on the corner exit. Now to the inside, back of the 3. Now he's really hoping that he could just send it in there. The car will stick, and see if he can slide back up the racetrack in front of Kostik, but they're going to be drag racing off the corner, down the front stretch, and back into 1. Still side by side. Then he can't stay down there forever. Oh, there's contact between our 2 points leaders, and into the wall is Kostik Solwich. That was contact based upon net code. We are still green flag, and now we're caution. And you got to kind of hope, because Clindy kind of made contact with the right front wing plane. It looked like it snapped back in, but is there any damage now unseen on his car? But Solwich contacted the inside wall, and that is day done for our points leader. Here comes Carl Stout to the inside of Liam O'Sullivan in the 1, and he doesn't quite get alongside, and now he's in danger of losing that position to Liam O'Sullivan's teammate, Julian Altena.
We have a car spinning in the background.
Kinder,
we do.
Seb Kinder and Amon Law.
As it looks like Kinder just runs straight into the back of the 13 car there, yeah. As we already have a battle for the lead. O'Sullivan to the inside of Clenworth. Clenworth has that preferred outside line for these battles, but it's going to be tight on exit, and I still think O'Sullivan might have that quarter panel of Clenworth. He's going to challenge him again into 3.
And Clindy again. Oh, Clindy goes, wow, I don't know what Clindy was doing there, but he goes to the inside, or maybe a little bit of side draft. I don't know if he didn't expect Liam to be there, but there's a little contact going down the front straight, and Liam O'Sullivan now is your leader. Clindy at this point needs to be thinking big picture, but I think he's thinking win right now. Big picture is if he can get a good solid finish here, he's going to jump in the points.
Yeah, especially if there's a car to your outside, it gets even more difficult to control, and you have to back up the corner so much as Altena gets that move done. And now Stout looking for the inside move onto Clenworth. And that 43 looks to clear the 37 as well, as they're still side by side. And no, Stout will choose to tuck in. Yeah, once again here in the battle, this is eVTink, and no, they made contact actually.
Oh, and we're cautioned, and that is with one of Carl Stout. That is with one of our cars in the top 5. Oh, and he comes down right in front of Vincent Santos under caution and takes out Santos. I got to be honest. I don't think Stout really didn't. Well, I got to think that Santos probably should have come into the zone a little bit more cautiously, knowing that there should have been a message in his ear that we're under caution, and it's in turns 3 and 4. But he came in there pretty hot, and Stout's probably looking on his relative, going, "I got some space here," and he tries to spin it. I don't know. I don't know. I think when the racetrack goes under caution, you should probably check it down quite a bit. We're going green this time, and look at them fan out in the back. But I'm kind of paying attention to this battle right around Liam O'Sullivan, because he really was the fastest car in the first half of this race so far, and he's going to go on the outside of Saucier, try to get a big run down the straightaway. Meanwhile, Julian Christensen and Julian and Christensen are taking off.
O'Sullivan now in third as well. It is an Altena Autosports podium lockout here, as Saucier gonna be that lead car, not a part of that team, currently running fourth with Clenworth right behind.
And Pim just trying to stay high and wide and not get impact the battle any, because right around him is the would-be points leader. We're gonna go 3 wide down the backstretch into turn 3. Oh, Cuthbert backs off a little bit. Here comes Violas a little bit further on back. He's side by side.
You do get a little bit of a space going into the corner, but your exit, your run off the corner is going to be really, really compromised for that.
But drink when Clindy gets loose right in the apex of the corner, and that's going to cost some momentum, and Cuthbert's going to get the position that way. He just waited for an error. We're watching Saucier and Cuthbert battle for position, going into 1. Violas now back on the lead lap. He's in 5th. The Coker is in 6th. Julian now 1 lap down in 7th, but he's on a different strategy. Right now, we expect Saucier to come, or actually Violas to come to pit road about any time now. He went 60 in his first stint. He's at 60 now. So we expect to see him come to pit road. Saucier, Clindy, Cuthbert, O'Sullivan, all on the same strategy right now.
100 laps to go. This race is far from over, even if it is a 5-second gap from second to first. There's so much strategy at play here. And yeah, Violas Knightsma having a right old battle here for 8th.
Knightsma might have lifted a little bit, and I think Violas had to take a little bit of basic maneuver on the last lap going through 3 and 4. This time, though, Violas going to slide up the racetrack and let Hatsuma know a little displeasure about last time they went through turns 3 and 4.
A lot of wall contact is a 0x with iRacing. It would have to be a very hefty contact. That is a very hefty contact to give that machine a 2x. Yeah, that onboard was so telling. As did you see that wheel was like 90 degrees turn left? I mean, eVTink just contact.
So here goes Christensen, kind of a late send here. Gets it down low and just moves up the racetrack. Oof, and that takes out one of our leaders. So Clinty's going to pick up the lead. I mean, just everyone coming to pit road. He'll come to pit road. Saucier will come to pit road. Julian is going to come to pit road. Yes, he will. Liam O'Sullivan's going to stay out because he just stopped.
It's going to be a lot of points pickups here for Clenworth, as now it looks like he's gotten away from Altena, and Altena actually able to get past Bray Saucier for 4th place, and Clenworth is able to put a little bit of gap on that 11 car.
This is fresh tires versus very old tires. Christensen doing a good job giving him room, but this shows you, Christensen running out of room coming off the corner. Did everything but hit the wall there. Sending it to the inside. Whoa. Christensen wanted to come down, but all of a sudden heard inside. Lindy going to clear him coming off the corner.
Yeah, you mentioned it. It's 8-lap old tires versus 36-lap old tires. 28-lap difference.
Tim just gets out of the way. And also, Miriani kind of gets out of the way. He stays high, and that's going to not quite allow Clindy to clear. Now Clindy clears. Christensen improves his purple lap. to a 22.148. And to the outside, as I think, yeah, Liam is coming to pit road. Coming to the marks, hits it, little cockeyed inside the stall. But again, enough inside the stall and lined up perfectly enough that they're going to be able to perform service down and away. New tires, full tank of Shell fuel, down and away. Clindy will rejoin the racetrack, and there goes Liam around him. Liam stays high this time, and this time Clindy stays low. I think Liam was staying high because he saw Clindy up there and thought, well, I'm going to go up there and try to flash him some dirty air. And here goes Clindy down low into 1 and 2 off the backstretch. And we're going to have a drag race down the backstretch. No, it's going to have enough momentum. Liam's going to get the lead back. Clindy's going to reset again. Does it again. Sends it down low in 3 and 4. We're going to have a drag race coming off the corner down the main straight. Clindy's going to have a nose at the line. No, Clindy is just behind. Liam leads the lap. Down in the 1 and 2 again. Clindy now. Can he slide up the racetrack and close the door? No. He's a nice guy. He didn't do that. He could have done that. But he's going to lead by a nose going into 3 and 4. And he could probably slide up the racetrack now. And I got to believe that Mariani was probably a little bit of dirty air was impacting that battle. And now they're going to do a bit of a weave and defense down the front stretch. But Clindy's going to stay low, and he needs to get around Mariani. Mariani giving the dirty air. That time to Liam. Liam actually comes up near the wall on turn 2 exit. Now we're going to go side by side into 3. Mariani stays high. Clindy in the middle. Liam down low. Clindy's going to have the momentum in the middle. He's going to carry on the position now with 13 to go. And at this point, this is where you, team orders and a team owner might have to say orders and say, hey, I'm going to need these points in this championship. Let me by. I don't know if they'll execute that or not, but that's.
Yep, you called it.
I think I called it right there. That pass was a lot easier than it looked for Julian. But Saucier looks like Bryce gets around Christensen and has the advantage. And now the Altena Autosports lockout of much of the top 5 has been kind of shuffled a little bit. Still not a bad finish for 44 Nation. White flag in the air, 1 mile to go here at the Milwaukee Mile. Here presented by Loverns Inc. And down the backstretch, Clindy looking at another win this season and to strengthen his advantage in the points championship. Off of 3 and 4. A little contact early, but a lot of celebration late. Clindy, your winner here at the mile.
And road racing takes it here at Milwaukee. Altonel Sullivan round out your podium.
But Clindy with the win, his 3rd win this season, 3rd career win here in the Velocity Online Racing IndyCar Series. Julian Altena, so close to getting his 3rd win here career-wise at the mile. Comes home 2nd. Liam O'Sullivan 3rd. Dominant day for Liam. Just late. It didn't work out for him. Bryce Saucier, a good finish, and probably will end up being your driver of the race, really, with made up 10 spots and made it up to 4th at the end of the day. Christensen, a lot of strategy brought him home in 5th. Violas, much the same way. A lot of strategy got him to 6th. Shane Coker, very consistent, up to 7th. To Sarah and 8th. Hatsuma 9th. And Andreas Vince, who started shotgun on the field. He started 19th. Let's see, he started 15th, 16th. He improved 6th, so he worked his way up into a top 10 finish. That is your first page. Moving on to the next page is Pim Van Gastel at 11th. Mariani in 12th, Inch 13th, F-Tink. Not going to help him in the points championship much with 14th worth of points in 5th spot. So we'll see when the points are calculated here where he takes out in all this and see if he has a shot in the final race here coming up at Phoenix. Cuthbert 15th, Mason Mitchum 16th, Stout 17th, Edson Santos 18th. Again, some of these guys here had contact late and not indicative of their performance. Hinder in 19th, Lal in 20th. And final page here is our points leader coming into this race, Kosik Solwich. He's 21st, Dufresne 22nd, Seigers 23rd, Vitor 24th, and Strauss in 25th when we had that big turn 1, lap 1 incident to start this race off.